Hey everyone, I'm back. I had to go to California last weekend. My mother-in-law passed away, so she was on life support, and we had to run over to California and just be there. So that was sad, and sorry I missed last week's video, but that was why. I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. Because normally I don't miss shooting a video. I want you guys to have one every week. So today I'm going to be experimenting a little bit with a black background and a puddle pour. I'm not using any enamels, but I am going to use, I don't know if you can see them all lined up here, probably a few of them. I am going to be using all metallic paints. So, and I'm going to do, and I've already got my black background down, so it is wet. So it'll be interesting to see what dynamics play into that. So today's colors I've chosen are just mix this one up, it's brand new. Liquitex Metallic Graphite. And I did add some extra metallic iridescent medium in it, which was the Artist Loft. Then I've got Artist Loft Copper, Craft Mart Espresso, Arteza Gold, one of my very favorites, Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt, also another favorite, kind of a turquoise, dark turquoise color, because they put, cobalt's not usually turquoise, but they put the gold in it, so it makes it look more greenish blue. Brand new also, Folk Art Peridot. I finally found it. Thank you, Christina Welch, for turning me on to that one. I'm going to see, this is the first time I'm using it, so hopefully it's good. And then Craft Mart Champagne Gold. Love that one too. It's like a lighter gold. So if this turns out well, I want to do this on a larger canvas, but I thought I'd start out here today and just see what happens. So I want to start out with a lighter color. I've got my graphite first, but I think I'm going to go with the Arteza Gold first and get some puddles going. So when you're doing a puddle pour, there really is no rhyme or reason to it. You could actually, if you didn't want gold everywhere, you could just put it at the top or at the bottom, or, you know, play around with how you do your puddles. They don't all have to have every color in them. So, let's see. It's okay to, you know, experiment with that. This espresso looks really light in the bottle, but it actually dries pretty dark. It's like a dark, rich brown. Really pretty, one of my favorites. Okay, and I'm going to do the big puddles first. And then I'll go back and fill in spaces. I won't have to fill in as many spaces because I have the black background down. But that'll also create drama in between the puddle pours when I swirl it with my paintbrush that I like to do. I love the copper and the turquoise together. And I also love blue and brown together. I think they're really pretty. Really pretty combination. To be careful I don't get too much paint on this canvas too, because I don't want to have to remember when you're doing a puddle pour, and I have to remember too, that you're tilting off a lot of this outside stuff. So make sure that you get all your colors you want in the center. because those are going to be the ones that are going to stay, and those are probably going to be on your edges. So just keep that in mind. Okay, that was the new peridot. So I've got almost all my colors in here as far as, you know, the color wheel goes, except for purple, of course, but I've got my red, which is the copper. I've got my gold, which is the yellow, the blue, the green, the browns, the oranges. So I like to try and have a balanced palette. And as you can see, because I have this on a wet background, the puddles are moving slightly more than they would. This is what I'm using now is the champagne gold. I'm gonna go back in with some of the espresso on there. These are so much fun because you can just, you know, it's so random. And I want to go back in with some more of that copper. You know, I never did use the graphite. So let's go in with a little bit of that. I don't want a lot of it, but I wanted it for contrast. So just a little bit here and there. Okay, and then I want some more copper in here too. And I think, keep going with the copper a little bit here. All right, and I want a little bit more gold, and then I think we're done. Just wanted to brighten things up a little bit in here. I have, you know, quite a bit of the lighter gold, not the champagne gold. I should say the champagne gold is lighter, but the brighter gold underneath, because I started with those, so I started with that color. But I just want to get some on the top here too, just in case it doesn't show up when I start to move it. And I have plenty of paint on this canvas, so we are going to have to tilt some off, but it will be fun. I love the colors right now, colors I'm looking at. Actually, I got a couple, I have a couple puddles that I didn't add anything to, so I want to go back and put some color into those. I like the rings of color, so. All right, a little bit more of the peridot. Okay, gonna stop. I think I've got enough here. All right, let's see. What kind of pattern do we want to do today? I really liked the first one that I did, that I just kind of moved it through. The last one I got a little crazy with, but you guys seem to like that one really well. So it's It's always such a hard decision to mess up your pretty puddles. I could just leave the puddles and not run anything through, but I don't know. I think it looks prettier when you put some line work in there. It just kind of adds to the design. All right, so I'm just gonna not do too much. I'm already getting a little bit of cell action here from the metallics, which is kind of cool. And I'm making sure that I wipe my brush when I'm done, after each pass through there. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't want to do any more. I sound like somebody's forcing me to do more, but I know you guys aren't, so. All right, we're going to tilt this puppy and see what we get. I'm going to go down, first down that direction. And then back to the other side. I have a commission that I'm going to be getting ready to do. That is a huge monster. It's actually a 36 by 48 beach pour. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that all comes about. I think I'm going to have to do it on my dining room table. I think I want to torch this and then before I tilt anymore. So yeah, I'm going to be filming that, I think. I think my husband's going to have to help me tilt it because it's going to be a monster. And I think like what happened with my last beach pour that I did that was huge. I ended up having to do the beach again because it got wobbly when I had to tilt the water part of it. Okay, I'm going to run my brush through a few places just to break stuff up. Those middle pours didn't get very much. Didn't get very much brush through them, so I wanted to just do that a little bit. Let's see where I want to tilt off. I'm liking the colors, so I'm having a hard time deciding where I want to go with this because I really like what's going on. Really pretty. I'm really loving these puddle pours with the, running through the paintbrush through them. And I really am excited to see this one dry with all the metallic in there. And the black really showed up. It was in between the puddles, so I like that. Have to remember that. Okay, do I have it back in the, get it back in the frame for you guys? Love that peridot in there with the copper and the blue. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. If I do say so myself. Checking my corner or my edges to make sure I've got everything covered. Really like this one. Very, very happy. Not sure about this little blob in the center here. I think I'm going to run just a toothpick through it. Or maybe just a smaller paintbrush. Let's see. I'm going to run... Yeah, that looks better. Let me continue that line. Yep, that's better. Thank y'all very much. You cooperated. Still have quite a bit of paint on the canvas, but I really like the design, so I think I'm going to stop there and just hope for the best in drying. I usually have pretty good luck. I had a hard time with the cloud white paintings. Wish I had more copper in here. Maybe I can do like Raphael does and add it. See if I mess things up. Or should I just leave it? Decisions. I'm just going to run it. Down that same line. Okay, let's give it, oh, anyhow, I was sorry, lost my train of thought there. Got sidetracked by wet paint. Go figure. I was saying, I'll show you what I mean. I had trouble with the cloud white. I don't think I had it thin enough. So the two that I did, the two puddle pours, did not dry well. I'm not happy with them. So that's why I didn't go with any enamel today. I did thin my enamel down and was better, but this is what they look like. And I just don't like the white freckles and the little bit of crazing cracking that's going on here. So, I mean, they're okay. They're just not my favorite. I like things to be smooth. And this is the one that was so pretty, and it dried really pretty with the, I don't have black paint on my hands, with the color shift paint. Came out really pretty. As you can see there, and those cells are really cool on the end. Can you see the cells? Oh, there they are. Yeah. Those cells are really cool. But I was disappointed in how it had so much. I don't mind the lines so much, but I don't like the freckling, the bubbling. And I did not torch this one very much. So I'm going to have to try this one again with the same colors and just see if I can get a better result. I also got in the mail over the weekend some of the milk paint. So I do want to try that too. But there you go. I think it's gorgeous. I love all the colors. They're real earthy. Let me give you guys a little bit of a close-up of everything. Hopefully you're in focus. I just love those edges. Got some really nice corners and around the edges. The middle's good too. But just love where all those puddles and all those colors kind of meld and blend together. All right. So I'll put you back up here. Make sure you're in the frame. Okay, you know, it looks really green on the monitor, but I think that's from all the gold. It looks a little green, but in person, there's actually not that much green going on. All right, guys, there is your video for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Still trying to get to my 250 subscribers so we can do a giveaway. Haven't decided what I'm going to give away yet, but hopefully we will get there soon. You guys take care. Have a good week. And I will get this uploaded as quickly as I can. I'll see you next week. Bye.